All right. Good morning, everybody. David E. Taylor, you are a piece of shit. This will be about 10 minutes short. And what I'm going to show everybody today is how you file a fraud report against a tax-exempt organization that you think is committing fraud. Okay, there's two forms I'm filling out. One is called the 13909, Tax-Exempt Organization Complaint Referral. Okay. Name of referred organization, we're going to do KOGGC and JMMI. Okay. And Joshua Media Ministries International. Street address, they have numerous. I put both of the addresses on these, okay? So I put the 18205 Hager Lane. And then the 15400 Tim Page, since the other one's already on the market for sale, okay? Both of the houses are in Chesterfield, Missouri. Okay, this is just the basic information about the cult. Missouri, and I think that's going to be 63005 for the zip code. Today is, these are legal documents too, guys, okay? And when they say you have to put your name and signature on it, you have to put your name and signature on it. Today is 1/12/22. All right, so three numbers we have here. We have David's social, the employee tax ID number for KOGGC and JMMI. All right. Let's see. So we'll put JMMI EIN is going to be 33-117-4241. KOGGC EIN is, let's see here, 811-95992. All right, I also have David's social. I'm going to put his social on here too. Let's see. I thought they had a place for it. Nope. Okay. Nature of violations. Nature of violations. Okay. I'm going to go through them as I check them all. Directors, officers, persons are using income assets for personal gain. Fuck yeah. Organization is engaged in commercial for-profit business activities. I believe he is. Income assets are being used to support illegal or terrorist activities. I believe he is using the income for drugs. So yes, that's illegal activity. The fact that he went out and did an interview with the mayor, that shows he's organized. He's engaged in some kind of political campaigning or activity. Okay, so I'm going to put that. Excessive lobbying activities. No, I don't think so. This organization refuses to disclose, provide a form of 990. Yes, for fucking numerous years in a row. Failed to report employment, income, or excise tax liability property. Yes, they've failed to report everything since fucking 2017, guys. We're now in 2022, okay? Failed to file tax returns forms, deceptive, improper fundraising practices. Yes. Other, I believe he's money laundering through real estate. So I'm going to put that, money laundering through real estate. Name of persons involved. I put David E. Taylor. Yep, David E. Taylor. Michelle Denise Brannon. I put Tony now too because he's involved. I put Marcia McDonald. Sorry, I got allergies today, guys. Ashley Ware. Joseph Bush. Organization titles, I don't ever know what that means, but I'm going to say 2017 to current. That's the dates they want to know of the activity, okay? So we know he hasn't filed anything since 2017. Excuse me. I always put, the last amount known we know that David had was $12 million, okay? That was his last amount known in 2017. I always put I am concerned that I might face retaliation or retribution if my identity is disclosed, but by law the IRS can't disclose my identity who's filing these reports. I mean, people know I'm filing these fucking reports against David, so I don't really give a shit at this point what David does. He sent me a cease and desist trying to get me to stop filing these reports, but it's one thing you can't do because I pay my fucking taxes. All right, and you have to put, you guys, you have to put your legal information on here. This is a federal document, okay? It's legal. Cannot be held. You cannot. This is your right. All right. It's your duty. It's your right. It's your responsibility, really, to file these against any fraud organization. They're not going to just listen to one person. You have to keep filing them. I file once a week. I figure I was going to do twice a week, but I think Gwen Pigeon had suggested twice a week. But I'm going to kind of bounce it around. I'll file one Friday. Today's Wednesday. Might get there by Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Who knows? But I waited till the beginning of the year to start filing these again because we know with the government, not shit gets done basically from Christmas, the week of Christmas on after the New Year. So that's why I waited so long. I do have the links in my channel description for these reports, okay? The 13909, you can just print it out online, okay? It's called Form 13909 Tax Exempt Organization Complaint Referral, okay? This is the only way, everybody, you can file fraud reports against a tax exempt organization is by filling out the paperwork. And what happens is every time you fill one of these out, they drop it in a little file and it gets flagged. That organization gets flagged. How they flag it, I don't know, but the organization will get flagged. I also want to say the group is in the process. Now, we got full disclosure yet to give out the information, but it looks like we may possibly have a certified therapist coming into our group, all right? I'll be making contact with that person later on this week. I haven't got full details yet. Once I get full disclosure to release that information, I will put it out there, okay? And at that point, if there's any survivors from any cult that need help, go straight to them, okay? This is where we step aside and you go through with the process of your healing, okay? We're here to help you guys. So that's in the works, guys. I just want you to know that one of our channel members, and people are watching, and people are willing to help now, and people want to help, and people, it's for the greater good. There's people out there that understand what the greater good is in this and want to help. All right, so again, once I get the full disclosure to release that information about who the person is, we'll do that. Okay, but not yet. I haven't got that. All right, so that's done. Okay, so the tax exempt organization complaint, all right, it's going to go to 1100 Commerce Street in Dallas, Texas, and it's called the IRS EO classification, all right? So that's one. The next two here are information referrals, okay? This is about the organization. Sorry, guys, I got allergies bad today. So let's see here. It's already pre-filled. You can go on the link in the channel description and just click on these, okay, and print them out. You have to put your legal information, guys, okay? You have to. If you're a taxpayer, you cannot be held liable for this, all right? We know there's laundering and weird shit going on here with money, right? We all do. Joel Osteen, guess what? You're fucking next on one of these, buddy. And I'm going to report you as a tax-exempt organization. You're next, Joel, all right? We'll get to that later. Okay, so here's one for Michelle Brannon. Michelle, okay, all your information's on here. Michelle, name, date of birth, your tax ID number. David, same with you. David Edward Taylor, your social, everything is on here. David, name, date of birth, addresses. I'm going to put as recently moved into, purchased, what was it? I think he paid a $1.9 million home. 15400 10 page. Chesterfield, Missouri. I'll be right back, guys. Should have done that earlier. All right. Are there book records available? I believe so. If there aren't, they're fucking full of shit. Do you consider taxpayer dangerous? Yes, dangerous in the fact that he's unpredictable. That's why he's dangerous. Again, information about yourself, okay? You have to sign this, guys. You have to sign it. My name. I always put my last name first just because for filing reasons. It's always going to be easier if you do it that way for them with the government. That's just the way they do shit, is file by last name first. Put your name, phone number, best time to call. Well, I highly doubt they'll call. Okay, that's one. Okay, that's Michelle's. David, here's yours. Same thing. They also recently purchased a lake, too. We'll get into that on Friday, though. Chesterfield, Missouri. Let's see, good. All right, good. All right, again, this one's pretty quick. The one that's these are pre-filled, so they should go pretty quick, guys. Okay, shouldn't really have to do much. If you think there's a section on here, right here, you can put in anything you want, whatever you list the nature of the crime, okay? Anything you guys think, because we're sitting back here watching it, right? So, A2. Okay. I've never received a call from the IRS or anything like that, so I highly doubt they'll call anybody. All right, guys. All the talking aside, that took all about 10 minutes, if that, really, to file these forms, okay? You do have to file them this way. It's the only way you can file them. And this is what I'm going to continue to do until something is done about it. This has to stop. These money laundering and tax scheme churches that are doing all this shit. Joel Osteen, you're next, man. I'm watching you. This stuff has to stop. Has to stop. I don't like the fact that we're out here fronting the bill for these idiots that are just getting away with fucking huge money laundering crimes, man. I'm not okay with that. I'm sure a lot of you aren't either. So support us, help us file these reports. I have the links posted in my description. You have to click on them, okay? You have to click on them. I have to give you access to them. That's just how Google Drive works, okay? So click on the link. I'll give you the access, print them out, put them on in an envelope, fill them out, sign them, send them, okay? This is what I'm going to continue to do for you weekly, David and Michelle, okay? Because I'm tired of your guys' scam. We all are. All right, so you guys have a good week. We'll see you all Friday. Any questions, comments, concerns, you guys leave them below. And go ahead and file these, all right?